Okay, welcome to another How to Draw with Calvin Innes. I'm going to show you something today to help you improve your character poses, positions, action shots, that kind of stuff. I'm going to show you how to draw a stickman. Now, everybody knows how to draw a basic stickman. This is normally something like how you'll draw your stickman. So a head, big long stick for the middle, couple of arms, couple of legs. And this is how most kind of young kids learn how to draw stickman when they're really young. But this is pretty useless for doing much else. So today I'm going to show you how to draw a stickman that you can actually use for making your drawings better. So a few things stay exactly the same. You still need a head. But this is where things get a little bit different. So instead of just drawing a big long line down there, our stickman is going to have something very important, which is a neck. Just a small neck hanging down there. Now the other thing about this stickman we drew before, if you see where his arms come out, his arms are basically straight across his chest. That's not how arms work. Arms dangle down from shoulders. So this guy needs shoulders. So we're going to add in shoulders. And these points here are where your arms dangle down from. And the thing to remember about arms, very simple rule for when you're drawing arms. Most of the time they bend halfway down. They bend in the middle. So however long, however big and muscular, however skinny your arms are, they bend around about halfway between the shoulder and the hand. So there's the bend. There's the bend. We're just going to put a little mark on the ends just so we know where the hands are going to go. The other difference between this stickman and the stickman that we're drawing here is the spine. Now this stickman has a solid, very rigid spine. And the thing is about your back, it bends, it twists, it moves. That's what allows you to move. So our stickman here is going to have a back that can bend. Next, from here, these legs are dangling down from the bottom of the spine. And that, again, isn't really how people work. Your legs hang down from your hips, very similar to your shoulders. So our stickman here needs some hips, and the legs dangle down from here. And the thing to remember about the legs is exactly the same thing as with the arms. They bend pretty much in the middle. Halfway between your bum and your foot is where your knee is. You got your legs, mark for the foot. And there you have a stickman that actually starts to resemble a real person. Now, once you have a stickman like this, once you have that kind of framework, you can then start thickening these up. And this is to be treated in the same way you treat a skeleton. If you imagine this stickman as your character's skeleton, you can then thicken up the body where the spine is. You can thicken up the arms. You can add on your hands. Thicken up these parts for the legs. And on your feet. from a very, very simple stickman, you can create quite a realistic looking character. Now that's a million miles away from the stickman we started off with. And it comes in much, much more useful when you're drawing any kind of pose. So we're going to use the same sort of principle again. I'm just going to show you one more time on here just so you can remember. So let's have a look at, you've still got the head. Head always needs to be there. Your neck is the next thing you need. Your shoulders next. Dangling down from your shoulders are your arms, and your arms bend pretty much in the middle. Hands on the end. You've got a spine that bends, and you've got your hips. You've got legs that bend pretty much in the middle. And then you've got a stickman that kind of looks like he's in a fight. So when you're starting to draw action shots, there we go. Very quickly adding a few details to show you. Obviously take a lot more time over this. But you can start to build up characters with a little bit of action to them. All from a starting point of this really. As long as you remember, when you're drawing this stickman, your head starts off the same. Add in a little neck, add in shoulders for your arms to hang down from. Your arms bend about halfway down. The spine on this stickman can bend and twist and move. And then you have hips on which your legs hang down. Legs bend roughly in the middle. And then you can treat the entire stickman as a skeleton for building your character. Thank you, and I'll see you again next time.